New Orleans is the largest city in Louisiana, located along the banks of the Mississippi River. It is famous for its cool vibe, legendary Mardi Gras festival, and for being the home of many of the world's most legendary jazz musicians. That's before we even get to things like its stunning Cajun food, unique cemeteries, and history with voodoo. However, with so much to see and do in the city, it can make deciding where to stay in New Orleans quite challenging, especially for first-time visitors. That's why, in today's video, I will be showing you some of the best locations in the city, explaining what each offers and telling you who it is best suited for. That way, you're almost certain to find a location to make your stay in New Orleans as memorable as possible. We begin a search in a part of New Orleans known as the French Quarter. Located in the southwestern section of the city, the French Quarter is located between Canal Street and Frenchmen Street and is the most popular place for tourists to stay in New Orleans. For starters, the entire French Quarter is designated as a National Historic Landmark, with many individual buildings being considered significant in their own right. Our second destination of Bourbon Street is actually a section of the French Quarter, running from Canal Street to Esplanade Avenue. It is considered to be the single most popular destination in New Orleans, drawing more than 17 million visitors per year and being responsible for a third of the city's operating budget. Bourbon Street is quiet during the day and comes alive at night. It is filled with a huge range of bars, restaurants and clubs, serving cocktails, beers, and Cajun-style New Orleans cuisine, while offering entertainment like dances and live music. The central business district is located immediately to the south of the French Quarter, with the two separated by Canal Street. As the name may suggest, this is the part of the city that operates a little more normally, with countless businesses and corporations located here. While the district as a whole prioritizes business, perhaps the most popular area is at the junction of Magazine Street and Julius Street. Not only will you find numerous office blocks here, but there is also an abundance of hotels and restaurants, ideal for catering to the workers, no matter how far away they've come from. Often referred to as Treme and officially listed as Treme/Lafitte, Faubourg Treme is located to the northwest of the French Quarter. It was originally known as Back of Town, but had its name changed in an attempt to revitalize the area. As one of the oldest neighborhoods in New Orleans, it has great historical significance. For starters, it was the main neighborhood for free people of color during the time of slavery. This allows it to offer a unique insight into the past that you may not experience elsewhere in the city. Marigny, Bywater is located to the northeast of the French Quarter, separated from it by Frenchmen Street. It lies right on the bank of the Mississippi River, making it a perfect place to sit and sip your morning coffee while watching one of the most famous bodies of water in the world flow by. Both of the neighborhoods survived largely unscathed from Hurricane Katrina due to their higher elevation and the natural levees along the Mississippi River. Considering both were already listed on the National Register of Historic Places, it has only elevated their standing as some of the most history-rich parts of New Orleans. Mid-City and Lakeview are two centrally located districts, found just south of Lake Pontchartrain. Straight off the bat, this makes it a great place to stay for anyone wanting to travel across the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, the longest bridge over water in the world. However, it is another natural location that is perhaps the best reason for many to stay in Mid-City or Lakeview. The location in question is City Park, one of the most visited urban parks in the United States. Our penultimate destination of Uptown is located in the southwest corner of New Orleans. A largely residential area, it is recognized as one of the two neighborhoods with the lowest crime rates in the city. That makes it a great option for anyone who is concerned about safety on their trip to New Orleans. Being largely residential, it is much quieter than most parts of New Orleans. Shops, restaurants, and bars are all geared to the local community. While this won't be right for everyone, it is perfect for those who are looking to get a truly authentic experience of the city. The final stop on our list is the Garden District, located in the south of New Orleans. Much like Uptown, the Garden District is one of the two safest neighborhoods in the city and is, for the most part, residential. Developed throughout the 1800s by residents who didn't want to live near the Creole people, many of the buildings were designed as opulent plantations. More than 20 of these still stand almost untouched. New Orleans is a wonderful and unique city. Hopefully, this article should have given you everything you need to determine exactly where to stay to have the best time possible during your trip. All that's left is for you to start getting things booked, so you can go and experience everything New Orleans has to offer for yourself.